we've talked about having our bond counsel, well, we talked about getting her some information as early as August 27th, so she would have time to do what she needs to do. Mr. Gary, can you elaborate a little bit on that timeline? I know you probably don't have it sitting in front of you.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, she wanted that by August 21st.
By
August 21st.
Okay. So, any additional action need to be taken today so that we can get the language on the ballot as needed? Or we want to take some time to digest the information and approach this, I guess, sometime next week? Well, it would have to be by Tuesday of next week.
Judge, I'd like to suggest that the task force and the resource committee that they had make sure that they are comfortable with what they've seen today, that we would all get a copy of the PowerPoint, and that they would feel very comfortable that they've got all their questions answered, and let the court know in writing if you have any changes, any additional questions or whatever. I think it's important that you all are ready to deliver an official statement to the Commissioner's Court.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
for security reasons, I would suggest that you do not give out copies of the jail pod breakdowns of it.
I was wondering about that, Sheriff.
Everything with the exception of that, particularly the cost and some of the other items that are covered in this. Of course, we don't want to give out anything that's going to subject security to a problem with the public, Sheriff. But anyway, the cost estimates and everything else but the floor plans.
Can y'all get us that presentation with those slides taken out?
Sure.
So I can distribute that? I'm sorry.
We'll do it before. We'll do it before we go.
Okay, great. Okay, any additional action need to be taken today?
Your Honor, if I could, in terms of clarification of what Commissioner Fleming just said in the discussion with the court, do you expect the task force to give additional written input to the court, and by when?
I'd like to have that by Friday because we're going to need to take this up on Monday.
Okay. All right, thank you.
I think there's some concern about the design that some of us have. We're going to do some tweaking there.
Okay. Okay, any additional comments, questions, anything else that needs to be taken up today? Well, thank you all for being here, and thank you to HDR. Appreciate the presentation. It's a good presentation.